All right. I'm always dropping into my, especially in this long open range map. Excuse me. I'm dropping into my long range bot, my my mullets. Up to 800 meters effective range, and the idea is anything outside of that 600 meters, I'm looking at just chopping them down like a really big tree, really thick trunk. I'm looking at that guy right here with the trebs, and I'm trying to stay far away from him as possible. And I'm literally looking off into the distance and making sure that that guy. See, I'm starting to see him creep into the open. Yep. So he's starting to get me, and I'm trying to get this this beacon as fast as I can so I can get down under the bridge and cover. I wasn't really paying attention to where I was jumping, so I need to get off this bridge as soon as possible while chopping this guy down. Pugged. That's at center beacon. I'm trying to get him before he turns our beacon, and I wasn't successful because I ran out of excuse me, my battery is dying. But the guy that was rolling in, and I think he was in a Galahad. Yeah, he's in a Galahad. So like I said, 600 meters, anything before 600 meters, you're really chopping down that tree fast. And yeah, got this guy. I got a little bit less than a quarter salvo, so I'm trying to dump this out so I can replenish. And I'm making note of the guys that are moving to my left. They're looking like they're about to come try to get me out of the equation. This guy right here. Yeah, so I'm looking for him to kind of move around into the open behind me. So I'm seeing that guy off in the distance. He, like the guy on the left, which would be like towards their, what is his name? Whiskey? Yeah, Whiskey is in the trebs. So I'm trying to make sure that I can stay in the range to where I can kind of chop down him, but also still remain in cover. Now I need to get out of this area because the guy with the trebs and the geckos. This guy here, I did not know that he was in a Lancelot, but I knew that the other guy pugged was in that carnage with the Zeus. The next thing is I'm trying to save my Punishers, because the Punishers literally, like the towards the end of the round, I'm seeing a lot more people rolling in Ancelots and Griffins. And the last thing we need is somebody that doesn't have the ability to chop down an Ansel shield. These guys over here, what I'm trying to do is get him some corner or the splash damage. I actually didn't even mean to hit that guy that I just killed, but my rounds actually just hit him because of the trajectory, because I was zoomed in on that Viper guy. I'm hoping that the Carnage that's rolling right around the corner trying to get him, Beamer, gets him, and he looks like someone else did. I'm trying to get down that guy's Ansel shield so that Beamer can try to work his magic over there. I don't actually know if Beamer is in a Carnage Zeus or a Carnage Thunder, but he looks like he's trying to creep up on that guy Punto Zero. And then you have Krieger Mech. I didn't even realize that he was moving in, and with him being in an Ancelot, I was glad that the other guy, Beamer, was able to knock down his Ansel shield so that we can kind of take him down just a little bit. I was trying to move back behind the Ancelot that was, now he's to my right, and I kept getting in his way, and we both were basically thinking the same thing, get close as we can to center beacon. I need to get out of this area because these guys are going to rip me apart. My jump was definitely intended to go a little bit further than that, but I wasn't paying attention. The heat of the battle, I wasn't paying attention where I was jumping. That's one thing you always got to do, is just pay attention to where you are in relation to this particular berm, and where you are in relation to the line of sight and the guys that are hunting you down. It's almost as if like you have to slow down time, be a little bit patient by remembering, based on the many times that you've been on the map, where you are at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Where you are physically on the map, in addition to where you are mentally in the map. Because your mind can be, just in the heat of the battle, focus 100% on the target, but forget where you geographically are on the map. You know what I'm saying? So Viper, he was what I consider low-lying fruit, even though he has a plasma griffin. no match. I mean, is technically speaking, really no match for the Punisher. I cannot wait until these suckers get to max level, or at least level 11, because I have one of these. I think it's the other Griffin that has level 11 Punisher MK2 and Punisher regular Punishers. This one is a regular, or was excuse me, Punisher MK2 is level 10, and then the Punishers are level 11. But the other Griffin has both level 11. Wow, I can't wait, boy. Them things are sick. I'm surprised that more people are not running in them. This is becoming, like a pool of death, of dead bots. I'm glad that we had some Ansel coverage, the guy that just gave his life. But I'm trying to dump the rest of this salvo out so that I can get the rest of these guys replenished. And I'm glad that there's only a 10-second reload. So this Ancelot is going to be giving that guy Whiskey some good coverage. Viper is over to the other side of the wall. I'm just letting him know that I'm here. And, as soon as he comes around the corner, I'm going to put something on him, especially this guy Punto, because he does not have an Ansel shield. And I'm expecting that he's going to start shooting at me. I mean, just one shot, I'm dead. But I'm surprised that he kept shooting my boy right here, Mercury. To the left of me, the coming Viper is creeping up. He's definitely wanting something. I'm saving my Punishers, my level 11, for the end of the match. I'm actually glad that I did this. So I'm dropping in another RDB. These are all level 10s, same as the other ones. I'm trying to get these guys off of center beacon. It seems like that's where the trend is for all the traffic of the map. Do a little corner shooting. And one of the things I'm really getting tired of is every time that I take my thumb off where the controls are between the fire button, or the two top weapons, and below the jump, the special feature of the bot, is if I take my thumb off of it, it moves the crosshairs. So I'm constantly having to readjust every single time, and it's screwing up my aim. I don't know if that's a glitch. I did turn down my sensitivity, but yeah, I gotta make sure that I'm in a really bad position. So I'm trying to take out the Crumb Mike guy. He's in the Korean bot. He's the only one that I can really touch right now because of him not having an Ansel shield. This guy right here, Whiskey, we were able to knock down his shield, but I'm not going to do much damage to him. The guys behind me in the Zeus Carnage that's taking our beacon over there. It's not our home beacon, it's our far left beacon. I didn't want to mess with that either, because having an RDB doesn't do shit to an Ansel shield. I'm sorry. Unless it's level 10 or level 11 and above, just go to the next bot for real. Unless you have a bunch of people that are actually helping you out. So now I dropped the Beast out, and now the Beast is getting some playtime. I love seeing the fire coming off of these people's shields. Boy, what is it, like a 200% damage buff to physical shields? Man, I'm glad that when I run my Galahad, when I'm actually running them, I don't come across a lot of people that are running kinetic weapons like this. I think that's what it's called, kinetic weapons. Ballistic weapons, Punishers and Mullets. Because, man, I'm telling you, shields cannot last, especially if you're getting point blank with Punishers. But yeah, we got a couple of beacons we got to get, and we cannot afford to be messing around. So I'm looking at this guy right here. He's what we consider low-lying fruit, because he's within that 400-meter range. No matter what bot he's in, within that 400-meter range in Punishers, unless he's in a death button and within that 300-meter range, nah, bruh. I'm hauling ass. So I'm trying to get close to this berm so I can stay covered as long as possible until my salvo regenerates, and then it's all she wrote. I'm actually kind of impressed with this round, with getting 3 beacons, and the fact that a lot of the matches that I've been running, getting beacons is really hard, because face it, The beacons that you cap when you're in Griffins is usually because you're already in the vicinity of where the beacons are. You know what I'm saying? Like Griffins aren't that fast, and Griffins are extremely slow when it comes to a lot of the other bots that are out there. The Galahads, the Gareths, the Wild West bots, not the Butch, the Dash bots, the Carnages. You know what I'm saying? So all of these bots are a lot more on the ground versatile than the Griffin, but the Griffin makes up for it in its ability to have the two medium, the two lights, its jump. It's very agile. It's like a fullback. You know, I equate it to like maybe Mike Allstott from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The fullback. I mean, dude was just wrecking fools. That's a Griffin. So I was surprised that, you know, the beacons that I was capping, I was in the vicinity of where those beacons were. Also, with the damage that I was able to do, I was averaging probably 600-700 per I think there was 11 matches. I think it was 11 matches that I recorded. And my average was maybe like 2 or 3 beacons cap per. I had 8 beacons in one match. This one, I think it was 3 or 0. I think it was maybe the other one that I was thinking of was this one was 3. But there was a couple that I didn't get anything. But yeah, all silver Hangar. You know, you guys can, you know, you can make some magic happen with an all silver Hangar. It's just you have to play your playing style, whatever that playing style is. If it's aggressive, be aggressive and don't be passive. If you're a passive player, don't be aggressive. But you got to make sure that if you're being passive, not really getting into the mix, not jumping into center beacon and, you know, trying to wreck fools, you have to make sure that passive play style is helping your team get beacons and defend the beacons that you've already capped. You know what I'm saying? So, and know when to dump a bot. If you're rolling in a Butch Treb and it's like 6 minutes into the match and you guys, there's a 4 cap, like the red team got 4 on you, you got to dump the bot. You got to start going for beacons. It's time to get beacons. But, well, yeah, it's just kind of food for thought. And I'm going to be playing an all silver Hangar for a few more days and to get an idea of, you know, what the pros and cons are for different bot setups. I actually tried a Leo with a Thunder and 3 Spirals. That was a fascinating mix right there, because I don't have anything that's that's complementary to that 600 meter range of the Spirals. And it's like, you know, having the Panadas on there, it just, yeah, it does great damage, but I'm noticing that it's just like, it doesn't do damage fast enough for the Leos being so, for the Leo being so slow, even though its HPs are high. You know what I'm saying? The HP, I think, was like 195,000 or something like that at level 9. Its speed, I think, is 35 or 34 or something, which is like basically a Griffin, but it doesn't have the jump. You can't, it's like once you commit to engage in a target, you have to stay with that target. You can't avoid it. You can't run from it. You walk away from it. But then when they're in dash bots and you're in that Leo, boy, you might as well just start throwing hands with the boy. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit more of the silver Hangar and you know, share those matches with you. I might even live stream tomorrow the all silver Hangar to show you guys, you know, what I'm doing with it. So, all right, man, I appreciate y'all stopping by. And, you know, like always, I hope you, your friends, your family are happy, healthy, and safe. And you guys are having fun with the game. You know, let me know in the comment section below, you know, like what you guys would want to see. I'm going to next do probably like a workshop point Hangar. I don't know if I have enough. I have to see what I have. I might have enough workshop point everything for for a full hanger of all weapons and bots, and then do an all gold hanger with gold weapons and gold bots, and see how that fares. Because it's definitely different. I'm telling you, like as soon as I stop using these Griffins and I go back to like using my Galahads or my Dash bots or my Jesse, yeah, you'd be like, oh my god, I feel like I'm running in a maxed level stalker or freaking, I don't even know how to pronounce those Dash bots, but the speed difference, boy, from the Griffins, oh, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, again, peace, y'all.